Good morning, I'm Chris from Orange County Farm Supply. Welcome back to another edition of Chris's Corner. We're going to talk about grubs today, and they're destructive. They destroy grass, turf, they get into vegetable gardens, flower beds. And where do they come from? The large metallic green beetles that fly around July, August, September in Southern California. We call those scarab beetles or fig beetles because they like to eat overripe fruit, even overripe vegetables. And when they lay their eggs, usually the summertime, the little grubs, which are tiny, will go down deep, and they can be in the ground for up to 2 years. And you can see how big they actually get. There's a person's hand, and they could be about the size of my pinky. And they'll have 6 legs up here, and they'll have a purple rear end. And they are trying to eat, let's say, decaying organic matter in the soil, compost, etc., dead roots. In doing so, they disturb roots of good things like your vegetables, your turf grass. Scarab beetles are kind of stupid. They don't fly very well. They're almost blind, even though technically they do have eyes. What happens, they fly around kind of drunk because they tend to eat fermented fruit, like overripe grapes, etc., or overripe figs. So we can kill grubs with a grub control. This is made just for turf. This is also made for grubs as well as other terrestrial insects. They put ants and fleas and cinch bugs, armyworms, etc. Not just grubs. This is also just for turf. No vegetables, no fruit. No vegetables, no fruit. 7 granules you can actually use in the vegetable garden. There's the grubs right there. This will kill the grubs around fruit trees as well. So this is a little more diverse. Now let's say I want to do it organically. These are called beneficial nematodes, and they're microscopic organisms. There's about 5 million in this package. And what you do is you immerse the package into a bucket of water, you stir it, and I have 3 methods of application. I could use a little tank sprayer, like a Hudson sprayer. I could use a watering can, or I could use a hose applicator. And if I do use beneficial nematodes, which is very, we'll say, organic, you want to do it very early in the morning or just before the sun goes down in the evening, because the sunlight, the UVs, will kill them. And if I do it first thing in the morning and wash them in with a follow-up with water, I can wash them down into the soil before the sun comes up. So that way they'll live. And when we use these beneficial nematodes, it takes about 2 weeks to kill the grub. It also kills a larva of other insects like fleas and flies and other moth larvae. But anyway, this is a good way to do it if I'm growing vegetables and herbs and I want to do it as organic as possible. Another thing you can do for the flying scarab beetles that are flying around right now, you get this electric zapper and you could practice your forehand, your backhand, knock them out of the air, feed them to the chickens if you have any, and that'll take care of them. You put batteries in here and it zaps them like a little bug zapper. So if you have any other questions, we'd love you to stop on by Orange County Farm Supply. Thank you for watching, of course, and we'd love to help you with your garden. And I'm Chris at Chris's Corner, and let's grow together.